So one of the next steps we have to do for this is build all the intercooler piping. Now, I kind of want it to look nice, so I'm thinking about buying one of those stupid eBay kits. But before I do that, I want to make sure the kit has the appropriate parts that I want to get. Now this right here is 3-inch. And this right here is 2-inch, so I will need a 3 to 2-inch adapter that I will probably do as close to the intercooler as possible. But what I've done is I went to the local home hardware here in town and I bought a whole bunch of PVC piping. Why? Because PVC piping is cheap, it comes in a certain amount of size of bends, and I can physically lay it in there to see how I want it. And if I can try to take it to a local muffler shop and see if they can bend me up some actual tubing like it. But I want 2-inch, but I bought 1.25" because it is much cheaper to buy 1.25" than it is to buy 2-inch, and realistically this stuff is just scrap after I do this. Let's start this jigsaw puzzle by dumping out all the parts. So let's get going at this and see what we can accomplish. My plan is to come from here to here and from here to the far side. So let's see what we can do. So there you go. I have all the intercooling piping made very rough. It's all glued. I'm just going to wait for it to sit. Now this is 1.5 inches. And when I step up to 2-inch, obviously I'm going to have to do something around the oil filter, and I'm going to have to do something right there where those two collide. But what I'm planning to do is I'm planning on taking a hammer and hitting it and bending it in. I think I'm just going to get this made out of exhaust tubing to see if I can do that maybe. I don't know. But I'd really like it made out of stainless or aluminum, but I'll sacrifice with steel, and then that way I can paint it. But I might buy one of those eBay kits, but realistically these turns are very sharp, so I don't know if the eBay kits will basically work for me. Because, see, this side's not bad, because I got a 90, I got a 60, I got a 60, and I'm into the intercooler, which is very, very simple to do. This side, I got a 60, I got a 60, I got a 45, and I got a 60. Sorry, a 45 up there as well. So, like, that's a lot of bends down there. But it works, and that's what I had to do to clear all this. But, we'll see. I'm going to make some phone calls on Monday and see what I can come up with. I wanted to use the stock VW intake, but I couldn't because it hit the hood. So while I was doing the intercooler piping, I decided to mock up a air intake as well. Again, this is out of 1.5, but it will be probably 2 inches. But this way here, it gets all of the intercooler air the turbo air intake on the cold side of the motor, because this is the side with the exhaust and the intake. So I want to suck air from the cold side to produce to the hot side. But I have all the intercooler piping zip tied in there. It's basically where I want it, intercooler piping and the air intake. Again, it was a 90, a 60, and a 45 to get it to come out where I wanted it. Now let's see if this hood closes. Maybe let's clear some of the tools out from underneath here. There. That's perfect. Doesn't interfere with the bottom of the hood or anything. So, like I said, Monday I'm probably going to go into Barrie and see if I can get a muffler shop or somebody to start making me up these pieces.